1 in 5 women on college campuses has been sexually assaulted during their time there. 1 in 5.
1 in 5 women are assaulted during their college years.
91% of college campuses reported 0 sexual assaults.
Is 91% of campuses not experiencing any sexual assault?
No, of course not.
Rape on college campuses across the country.
Sexual assault on college campuses.
But this is going on really at campuses across the country.
On campus, sexual assault.
Sexual assault, especially when it comes to its star athletes.
Transfer Sam Ukuwachu being charged with rape.
Football star Jameis Winston of raping her.
What about the Jameis Winston case?
About Jameis Winston's case, obviously one of the most high profile.
2 former Vanderbilt football players.
Alleged crimes all happening on the campus of the prestigious Vanderbilt University.
Of sexually assaulting a female student in a dorm room.
2 other former players allegedly joined in.
As former Stanford University athlete,
Former Stanford University swimmer.
Former Stanford University swimmer.
for sexually assaulting an unconscious woman on campus.
He had faced a maximum of 14 years.
3 months for good behavior.
Only 3 months behind bars.
Because he feared anything longer would have a severe impact on Turner. What about the impact the crime has had on the victim?
He has been banned from swimming competitively.
What about my swimming? What about me?
The article listed his swimming times.
Stanford University announcing a new alcohol policy.
People who are intoxicated do things they wouldn't ordinarily do.
We were so drunk we didn't even know what we were on or where we were by.
The school's going to try and make it about alcohol.
Defense is I got so drunk that I couldn't create the intent to commit sexual assault.
This wasn't because he was drunk. This is because this is a bad guy.
Another staff member seemed fixated on her behavior, not his.
First thing that he said was, "Why were you drinking so much?"
Everyone made mistakes that night, even the victim.
She drank quite a lot of alcohol.
Well, I shouldn't have been drinking.
Young women want to have sex, particularly if they're drunk.
We're trying to blame everybody involved here except for the guy who actually did it.
There was a desire to protect this person because they were critical to the team.
Baylor allowed Ukuwachu, who faced pending felony rape charges, to remain on scholarship.
There was a desire to keep certain protections in place for the college athletes.
That, you think that the college is looking out to protect students, but actually they're looking to cover up these crimes so that there's no bad PR.
They're covering it up.
Police and the school did not do the proper types of investigations one would normally do with this type of crime.
It's not just athletes by any means.
You think is a systematic problem throughout the university culture.
Schools are more concerned about their reputation.
There should be mandatory reporting, just like a physician has to report.
There isn't?
Schools actually discouraged students from taking rape reports to the police to avoid embarrassing public records about assaults.
How many of the perpetrators were removed from campus?
From what I remember, no one was expelled.
Nobody is ever expelled.
My assailant was also found responsible and is currently back on campus.
So these guys could just get away with it?
Absolutely, repeatedly.
You don't want to have to sit in the dining hall and run into your rapist.